Fighting Pereira for the BMF Belt, that'd be cool. We both have 2 belts in 2 weight classes, and the night we fought, we'd be both fighting for our 3rd belt, which would be the BMF. What would that be?
How cool would that be? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No. UFC 309 is this Saturday. He's fighting Stipe Miocic. Jon Jones, Stipe, undisputed heavyweight champion, baddest man on the planet. Jon Jones has been doing interviews in the lead up, and it's getting a little crazy. I was out in the garage trying to get a little swole, even though I have a hiatal hernia that's driving me nuts, so I'm lifting about 2-pound weights. No joke, I'm not lying. Anyone have a hiatal hernia, let me know in the comments section. Isn't it great getting old? Anyway, this got dropped by Aaron Bronstetter. Aaron Bronstetter, a Canadian reporter who got the scoop on Jon Jones. A clip was released. Now go to Aaron Bronstetter's Twitter. Give him a follow, X, whatever the hell you want to call it. Also, his YouTube channel. Follow him there, and you can get the entire interview. But listen to Jon Jones say the most stupid thing I've ever heard in my life. I am so sick of the BMF belt. I've had enough of the BMF belt. I've had enough of interim straps. Now, if fighters are stagnant and they're injured and things happen, the UFC feels the need to throw an interim strap out there when they have to sell pay-per-views. But at the end of the day, it's a dumb belt. But an even more ridiculous belt is the BMF belt. That thing is just a joke. Have good fighters fight, and we'll watch. We don't need no stinking BMF belt, no Power Ranger belt, whatever the hell you want to call it. All right, now, listen to this.
The big question, I think, in people's minds are, does the heavyweight title have to be on the line here? Because the heavyweight title, I think, with an interim champion, that's what people are kind of hung up on, is the unification of that title. Would you, say, relinquish the title and then fight Alex Pereira at just a heavyweight?
Who is Alex Pereira? Like Alec Baldwin? Like what? Alex Pereira?
What's your mindset on the interim championship being kind of a hang-up?
Well, the interim championship shouldn't have been there in the first place. The only reason...
I agree with John in this one. The belt shouldn't have been on the line. He's right. It shouldn't have been on the line. And when you have a guy like Jon Jones who's done everything, injuries are involved, shit happens, you wait for the GOAT to come back.
Why there was an interim championship fight was because I got hurt and they needed to keep the importance of that Madison Square Garden event. But Sergey and Asma shouldn't have been fighting for an interim title in the first place. They should have just been a replacement fight, just a main event fight. I think making it an interim fight was premature.
I agree. I absolutely agree. But that doesn't work with the UFC. They got to sell pay-per-views. And people are not going to buy pay-per-views if a number one contender fight is sitting at top of the main card.
And now you have a bunch of confused people. When you have a dominant champion that's been around as long as I have, there was no reason to put an interim championship belt out there. So that's the repercussion of Madison Square Garden last year.
I think we're on the same page.
So would you care if a title was on the line against Alex Pereira? You'd be happy with it being a feature fight?
It'd be cool to fight over the heavyweight championship, but I would also willingly give up the heavyweight championship. I walked away from the light heavyweight championship. And I'd love to walk away from this one as well, on top, on his own terms, good head and shoulder, making lots of money. I love the position that I'm in right now. Fighting Pereira for the BMF belt, that'd be cool.
BMF belt? Is that a new belt? We didn't hear about the BMF belt.
Fighting Pereira for the BMF belt.
The BMF belt.
Wonderful.
The BMF belt, guys. The dumbest belt in the world, the BMF belt, but now it's called the BMF belt. And you want to fight Pereira for it. What? Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira for the BMF belt. What? You're already the champ. He's the champ. Okay, if you guys lose and there's nothing to do with you guys, they throw the BMF belt out there. But even that's stupid. The BMF belt is retarded. The BMF belt is dumb. The BMF belt gotta go. It's gotta go, the BMF belt. I've had enough. Enough of the BMF belt. Like, God, man. What are we doing? What's happening here? How are we gobbling this stuff up, this WWE nonsense? Have the best fight the best? Undisputed belt, that's it. BMF belt, interim belt. It's like, what the, like, we want to watch the UFC. We don't need these belts involved. If it's not a title fight, there's no need. Just watch the fight. Enjoy it for what it is. There have been great fights out there that there was no belt attached to it. We don't need no BMF belt.
For the BMF belt, that'd be cool. We both have 2 belts in 2 weight classes, and the night we fought, we'd be both fighting for our 3rd belt, which would be the BMF. What would that be?
How cool would that be? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's stupid. It's dumb. John, I get it. I get it. You have all these belts. You want like a silver and black one, right? To be different than the gold one. Those boring gold belts that you got over there all over your wall. Let's get a silver and black one. Or you can go to Power Slap and get a nice blue one. That's cool, right? Go to Power Slap. Go to another promotion. Get another belt. Stop with the BMF belt. There is no freaking reason for a BMF belt to be involved with a guy like Jon Jones. Yes, you are the baddest man on the planet, but you don't need a novelty belt, John. You don't need it. You are the greatest UFC fighter of all time. And if you had a BMF belt around your waist, well, that's just cringe.
How cool would that be? You heard it here first. I haven't had this conversation with any other reporter.
I haven't had this conversation with any other reporter. You got the scoop, Aaron. I was talking about a hiatal hernia in the beginning of this upload. And you know what? I think the UFC and the BMF belt gave it to me.